Mabuhay and welcome to DUCA Realty's first ever open house tour. Since this is our first official house tour, we'd like to invite everybody to please follow us on our official social media platforms. Our social media handle is at DUCA Realty. Just simply type in at DUCA Realty on your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to know more about us, to know more about our fresh listings, our service offerings, and a lot more. My name is Christian, and I'm going to be your host for DUCA Realty's open house tour. We've got a lot of friends that host as well, but yeah, I'm going to be the main host of DUCA Realty's open house tour. So for our very first house tour, as you can see it right at my back, this is a very, very huge property in an exclusive high-end subdivision here in Camp 7, Baguio City. So you can see, it's an A type of house. And yeah, the first time that we visited this house, we felt like we are really in Baguio. But mind you guys, this house also boasts some modern finishes inside of it, and of course in the exterior. I'll show you guys one of the highlights of this property, which is, of course, the mechanical gate. So you guys have seen our mechanical carport gate. Now, of course, we'll enter our pedestrian gate right over here. Okay, here in the pedestrian gate, it's actually covered, and we actually love how they finished the wall of the entrance going to our pedestrian gate. It's metal finish, and of course it's tiled. Now let's enter. So upon entering the pedestrian gate, a landscape garden will welcome you, and right at the back is an in-law house. This house actually is somewhat a mini mansion, some sort of. Anyway, okay, we'll go to the left side. So here in my left side, of course, before we enter the main entry door, I'll show you guys how big the carport is. I'm right here at the carport. It can actually house somewhat 2 SUVs and 1 sedan, or if you have small cars like the Wigo type of cars or anything like that, yeah, I think it can fit 3 to 4 cars, I guess. So here on my right side is a plant box, and we also have a plant box right there on my left side. Mukhang matutuwa ang mga plantito at plantita. Anyway, we'll now enter the house. Of course, we have this beautiful porch right over here with some staircase right over there. And it has a screen door. By the way, guys, our door is a solid panel door. Of course, that's a standard. Now, let's go in. Wait. So for the first part inside of this house is your living area. Okay, this is some sort of a living / welcoming area for your guests. And I'd like to show you guys this mirrored wall. This is actually a window, but you cannot open it, of course. Okay, and right at the side of it is a textured finish wall. So it's very, very, I don't know how did they do this, but I really love the green, the teal green color they put on it. And of course, we are in Baguio City. One of the greatest things that you can put in your house is a fireplace. This is finished with granite and wood. Okay? Now, for the next part of our house is the entertainment area. Okay? Come in. Here in the entertainment area, you can put some of your equipment. Say, for example, you could put there your speakers, because I think some of the walls are treated with soundproofing, though it's not really a full soundproofed room, but yeah, this foaming helps. Okay. Now we move on, of course, to the next part. We have a den right over here. I think they use this den for their CCTVs and the like. You can convert this to a guest bedroom. Probably it has no lights right now, but you can put, of course, if you happen to purchase this. We have our cabinets right over here. Yeah. This is some sort of a media room, by the way. Okay. Now, of course, we go out, and folks, we have here our first toilet and bath here in the ground floor. Okay, this is actually some sort of a powder room, but there's a shower space right here. It has a water stopper. Okay, so most probably this can be a toilet and bath. You have your vanity mirror. Okay, so moving on, of course, we'll move to the kitchen. This part, you can put your console tables, a centerpiece maybe, or yeah, anything that you'd like. You can also put a couch in here so that if you have a lot of guests coming over, they can sit here. Okay, or yeah, you can put a couch because right here on my right side is the utility area, which we will be showing you guys later on. So right now we are here in the kitchen, okay? As you can see, it has modern finishes in it, though this house is an A-type classical house. It still has modern finishes in it, and one of the most interesting part is the kitchen. Of course, you can see here the island countertop with induction. I guess this is from Silestone by Cosentino. It's very posh, okay? And right over here are your cupboards. So technically it's lighted. The slides, the switches are right over here. You can put your condiments or some of the things that you want to showcase to your guests, or somehow see in your everyday living, okay? Now this is push button. You have to push it to open, okay? And right over here is an electric track bar. All right, we have sinks. We have another sink right here. Your cabinetries. Okay, let's open it. There you go. Of course, the place for your two-door refrigerator, your French door refrigerators. By the way, guys, what you see right now is what you get. So if you happen to purchase this house, once again, what you see is what you get. We also have cabinets right over here. And on my left side, ayan, is an access. Wait a minute. This is an access to the dirty kitchen. So technically, this is the dirty kitchen of the main house. What you see here is a sink for the dirty kitchen. Of course, this is the grilling station. It has a huge exhaust right over there at the top of it. And on my right side, of course, it's the maid's quarter. It actually has a toilet and bath inside, though it doesn't have a light right now, but yeah, this is the maid's quarter. Okay, now we move on once again inside of the house. Oh, there's actually an access here going to the carport area. I wasn't able to show you guys this one. It has cabinets right over here and your gas connections. Okay, this part can actually fit a washing machine or any equipment that you'd like to include. Now we move on. On my left side is the kitchen, and on my right side, of course, is the dining area. Now, before we go to the second floor, I'd like to show you guys the access to the utility area. Oh, there's curtains. Will not move that. So here in the utility area, you can put your washing machines, your dryers right over here. You have your water source right there. And of course, this door, once again, leads to the dirty kitchen. This is the maid's quarter. All right. And what more can I... There's a gate because this is actually a pathway going to the grotto. So I'll show you guys that one later on. We have to close this. And on this wall, you can put plant pots for your plants, just like this one. But I guess this is one plants. Okay. Now we move on. We go up to the second floor. Before we go up to the second floor, I'd like to inform everybody that the higher parts of this house is fully carpeted. And as you can observe, our railings is finished with metal and wood. I really love how they've finished the railings of the stairs. And right here is your first landing going up to the next level of this house. And yeah, we go up. The carpet actually lessens the noise, by the way. Now for the first part of the next level of this house, I'd like to boast this room. This is actually the control room for your solar panel. Yeah, this house have a solar panel and the control box is right over here. Okay, you could also use this room as your indoor garden in the second floor. Okay. So I've mentioned a while back, the next level is fully carpeted. And before we go to that side, I'd like to show you the first toilet and bath in the second floor. Okay. We have here, of course, your shower area, your vanity mirror, your cabinets, and your sink, of course. Should have a sink. And right here on my side is our first bedroom. As I've mentioned a while back, what you see is what you get. We have here on my right side is the vanity area. Okay. May mga saksakan na rin po right over there. There's cabinets. Let's close this one. The beds. The side table for the beds. Now the first bedroom has its own access to a veranda. It's actually a small veranda, but it's very decent. Now, for this door, there's an access to the master bed. I'll close it for now. The master bed can actually access the room going here. You can actually utilize this room as your kids' bedroom so that you can monitor your kids, or yeah, you can somehow, if your kids grow up, you can somehow close that door. Okay, now we move on to, of course, one of the most anticipated bedroom in the house, the master bed. So this is a very, very huge master bed. We have, once again, your vanity area right over here. This an accent wall. This is actually one of the most, I don't know, interesting, very interesting. Look at that. We can have your intimate moments right over there, right in your bed with that lighting. Of course, we have here the headboard. You can place your queen-size bed, or I don't think a king-size bed will fit here. But yeah, you can place your queen-size bed right over here because the headboard is here. And you have your control over the lightings. Okay. As I've mentioned a while back, the master bed can access our first bedroom, which I have shown you guys a while ago. You can actually close that when your kids grow up. Okay. Now, before we enter the master toilet and bath, we have to look at this. This is the cabinets for the room. Okay. We have cabinets right over here. Oh my God, I'm sorry. We have a mirror. Another cabinet. Okay. Now, of course, I'll show you guys the master toilet and bath. Now for the first part of the master toilet and bath, you can see here a small walk-in closet, of course. This is the master toilet and bath. And right over here is your sink and your vanity mirror. Right here is your shower area. There you go, it is a shower area, enclosed shower area. And right over here is a jet. It's actually a 2-person jacuzzi. That's it, guys, for our master toilet and bath. Now before we go out of our master bedroom, I have to show you guys the access of the owner to the veranda. We actually have a 180-degree veranda for our master bedroom. So it's from this corner right to that corner. That's it for the veranda of the master bedroom. Now we move on, of course, to the next part, master bedroom, to the family area, which I wasn't able to show you guys earlier. Now this is the family area. You can simply put a couch right here where you guys can gather after a long day of, the hustle and bustles. Now we move on. This is one of the highlights of the second floor. It actually has a kitchenette. Right over here, so that the family, when they are tired or when it's too late in the evening, they will not go down just to cook their foods or anything. You could place a stove right here, an induction cooker. You have your cabinets already. Okay, it's finished with granite, of course. It's a granite countertop. And right here on my left side is the pantry area. How interesting, right? There's a kitchenette right here on the second floor. And for the next bedroom, we have here bedroom number 3. All right. This is actually a huge bedroom. We have, once again, there a bed. You can get that when you purchase the property. Your access to your mini veranda. It's just small, but it's very decent. We have here your cabinets, your built-in cabinets. You have a huge space right there at the top wherein you can put your boxes or anything that you can think of. Okay. And you have your telephone. By the way, guys, if you have observed a while back, all of the rooms here, or maybe not all, parts of the house has a telephone. And here is a working desk with some cabinets on it. And this room can actually be a game room for the owner of that room. Okay, Malapalis. Okay. Once again, guys, if you have an A-type of house, it's very normal to see spaces like this inside. So you could just utilize it. You could just put some things right over there. This can be an office or anything you'd like. Or, yeah, you could also utilize this as another room, maybe. There's cabinets and, okay. And access, once again, to a very spacious veranda right here. Okay, very nice. Now we move on to the last bedroom of this house, which we call the attic bedroom. You have to pass by the kitchenette. This is actually a spiral stair going up. Now going up to this spiral stair, this will lead you to the attic bedroom. Okay, it's actually quite small, but it is still carpeted, so There you go, it's still decent. Now that we're here in the attic bedroom, as you can see, we have clear story windows for better lighting, since this is an attic room. And of course, we have there an exhaust so that it will not be too hot during the summer days. Yeah. And look at this, guys. This is actually an open below going down the master bed. Ayan. I think one of the closest members of the family can use and can utilize this space, since the master bedroom can be seen from this room. Okay, now we go down once again. Now that ends our tour in the main house of this property. Now we go to the in-law house. We are now here once again outside of the property, and on my left side is the landscape area. You can actually access this part of the house by walking in here, but don't step on the plants, of course. Okay, as you guys can remember, we have a door. We have an access door at the entertainment area. That is the access door, and that will lead you to the grotto of the house. Now this pathway will lead you to the utility area. Right? Now for the utility area, you have to close the gate, of course, because this is actually an access going to the main house. It has to be locked. Okay, right here you can place any of your appliances, or you could put a garden right over here, or your dogs if you have dogs. This is such a beautiful grotto. Okay, now of course, guys, on the first part of this video, I have mentioned that this house has an in-law house, which we will be entering right now. You can actually access the in-law house from the main house from that stairs. Now I'd like to show you guys this very huge carport. You can actually house maybe 5 to 6 cars if you have a lot of cars. I'd like to also show you the main entrance going to our in-law house. We have a very beautiful porch right over here. Okay, once again, you will have a solid panel door going in. This is once again a porch. You could actually place a carpet right over here if you feel doing so. And let's go back to the carport. Now for this carport, you'll have your driver's room right here. The driver's room has a toilet and bath of his own, so there won't be a problem with your drivers going inside of your house. If you have 2 drivers, you can simply put a double deck right into this room. You have cabinets right over there for your drivers. Okay? Going here is actually a storage. Yeah, you can place there your vacuums, your appliances. You also have another storage right over here, and your fuse box. All right. Now, upon entering the in-law house, you'll have here a sliding door. The entrance to the in-law house is actually on the 2nd level of this structure. Okay. Now, before we enter, I'd like to show you guys that there is an access going out to the veranda right over here. It's actually a big veranda, right? Now we move on once again to the main entry door of our in-law house. It's a solid panel door. Okay, we have to open the lights. So this is the living area, the living space for your in-law house. We have here stone claddings, your beautiful cabinets with small provision for a single door refrigerator. This is very modern, guys. I am really constantly repeating this house has a classical vibes in it, but yeah, it has modern finishes, a lot of modern finishes in it. Okay, you have your cabinets right over here, more storage spaces, your sink, your stove. Okay, we have a stove right over here, and your access going out. You have an access going out. This is a beautiful exhaust. Now we have to close this. Okay. Now here on this side is actually a semi-powder room, but it has a shower. So I guess we can consider this as a toilet and bath. Okay. The toilet is actually an eco washer. The bidet is built in the fixture. Okay, you have here a window for ventilation. Ventilation, once again, an exhaust. All right. Now guys, I'd like to show you guys this beautiful, it's like an island at the side of the kitchen. Okay. I'm not getting this one, but yeah, it's beautifully placed right over there. And you can actually place your, what do you call this? Your couch, your sofas, and you can mount your television set in the stone cladding. Okay, for our in-law house, you have here a window, a glass, where you can see the inside of the bedroom. Though you can put some curtains right over there. And upon entering this bedroom, on my right side are laminated cabinets. Again, this one is placed there for ventilation so that your things will not, get molds, because here in Baguio, molds are very common. It's cold, it's moist, it's humid. So yeah, this one helps for the ventilation of your cabinets. And here is another provision for couches for your living area, or maybe put a console table or a centerpiece, something like that, where you can enjoy, of course, the beautiful veranda. You have an access going to the veranda right over here, and the lightings, natural lightings will come in here, so you can just simply put a mini cabinets for like a mini reading nook, something like that. Okay, we have here once again a window. Okay, cannot open it. There's a small window right there for ventilation. I guess we have to open the lights. Now this is a very, very huge bedroom. Okay, with stone claddings on the left side, and I guess you can place your queen size bed, or maybe a king size bed would do. Okay, what more? You can have this foam, I think. Okay, now we move on to the toilet of this in-law house, the toilet and bath. Okay, upon entering, guys, you will have this storage spaces for your vanities, anything that you'd like to put. Okay, you have your outlets right over here, so maybe you could use this as your blow dry area. You have your sockets right over here, and in this side is your walk-in closet. This is a very simple yet very decent walk-in closet. We also have cabinets right over here for your wardrobe. Okay, modern cabinetries. Come on, you guys. What more can you get from a very, very huge house like this? And again, an eco washer. And right on this side is your toilet and bath. Okay, you can actually put a heater in this room so that you can utilize this as a sauna, maybe, because there are seats right over here. And there's a bathtub here. Now, if you happen to purchase this house, the styles will be fixed for you. Okay? Syempre, the house also has its heater, a heater inside of the walls, a built-in heater for you. Your sink, of course, and your cabinets right over here. More storage spaces when you open this one. Okay, there you go. Right, of course, meron din tayo exhaust fan right over there. Now, this is the whole bedroom for the in-law house. We move on to one of the most favorite parts of our team in this property. We move on to the roof deck. And this side, guys, by the way, before we go up, I cannot push it. It's locked. It's actually an access to a veranda. Okay. Now we go up to the roof deck. As you can observe, guys, the roof deck has its own access. So if ever that you have guests, or if ever that you have, friends coming inside of the house and you want a roof deck party or a roof deck gathering, the access will be different. You do not need to go to the house just to go to the roof deck. As I've mentioned a while back, the roof deck is one of the most favorite parts of our team in this house because you could place a party in here or do some gatherings, some sort of, and the water tank is right over in this roof deck. Actually, this property has 2 water tanks. We have another tank right over there. Okay, so that's it, guys, for our in-law house. Now, before we do our recap and our outro, I'd like to show you guys first and lastly the solar panel, which is included in the house. Very pristine. Now, I'd like to give you guys a rundown. This house is situated in an exclusive high-end subdivision in Camp 7, Baguio City. I must say, for my first and my today's impression, I must say that this very huge house is one of the most beautiful houses I've seen in Baguio City so far. It has a very classical architecture with a lot of modern finishes in it. It seems like you're living in the past, but you're actually in the present and you're actually even in the future. So there you go. For the lot area of this house, this property sits in a 660 square meters of lot. We'll just put here the specifications of this house. You can actually exclusively purchase it from us, from DUCA Realty. Just message us on our website. Now, if you want to also list your properties with us, you can just simply visit our website. It's at www.ducarealty.com and go to our LPS, our List Produce Sell page, landing page. You can put in there the details of your property, and yeah, we'll get in touch with you. Please do not forget to subscribe, guys. Come on. Come on. It's just easy. You just need to click on subscribe, and yeah. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next house tour.